Freaky Table is brought to you by Nikki Hit Beauty Studio, Mountain Anton Koto, Buna Musa di Douala, and Prime 22 Bar and Restaurant, Bukwango, Booyah.
All right, guys, welcome to Freaky Table. It's John, Yana, Kwor, and we are here to discuss all the trendy topics on social media. Top of it all, Carimo ad scandal. This October, somebody was being dragged for promoting bleaching cream. But not just that. In fact, she put herself on a very large throne, bleached body, and put some dark-skinned people at the end of her feet and told them, put them under your feet. In fact, black-skinned people or dark-skinned people are supposed to bow down to fair-skinned people. It was a huge scandal that got even the Minister of Communication involved. Guys, welcome.
Thank you.
Nice. Oh, looking all... Okay, diva. We got you. All right, so Carimo, I think the hashtag Carimo in our discussions, our conversations, our WhatsApp groups, it was everywhere. October got us talking about skin and bleaching and cream and a woman. I mean, how did you feel when you first of all saw that billboard that carried a bleached skin woman being, worshipped by dark-skinned people?
Why doing that way? What's happening? What's that?
You're not go first.
Yeah, now you do bleach skin. Okay, sorry.
You bleach.
Yeah, why are you laughing? Yana has dated a bleach skin girl before.
No, he uses Carimo.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Sorry for insulting
like you. Yeah.
What did you think?
First of all, I think it was insulting to people. First of all, it was insulting to the context in which you are in. Yeah, it's known that a lot of women do bleach, but then you coming out and promoting that in the way in which you did it was very, very. It was taking us back to a time where people have lived their lives fighting against white supremacy, against, for self-awareness of the black skin, black consciousness, and all of that. You've had movements, trying to promote the black identity and owning your skin. And then this woman comes with this ad which just insults every effort. And also, it first of all, it's an illustration which makes it doubly insulting because what's it trying to say that the light skin is more superior?
Yeah,
that's so 1880s. So 1880s. We've seen that during apartheid in South Africa, and different eras where it was the white supremacy era. It's still there right now, but then you using social media, your platform and your product to promote that idea doesn't help in the effort to educate people. There's a whole conscious movement right now.
And just adding to that, you have Beyonce who just sang a song, Brown Skin Girl. Actually, just beautifying the dark skin, the African woman, and everything else. And then you have this. Oh yeah, the glasses are. Something is about to happen.
No, the reason why artists, for example, like Beyonce, need to talk about the glorification of the black skin or black and brown skin, it's because of this type of subjugation that color gets, right? That and it's both men and women who really bleach, who whiten their skin. So Congolese men, especially in Cameroon too.
Yeah, but Congolese men have a real track record.
It's a culture there. To me, it's not shocking because the beauty industry have always been very colorist. I remember having this discussion with somebody. I was asking, have you ever seen a skin darkening cream lotion? Have you ever seen adverts about darkening your skin or that? So you ask yourself, why is it that way? I've always said that the sister to racism is colorism. But the reason why colorism is even worse is because it happens within the same communities. So within the black and brown race. So it's not like one race coming after you. It's within the same race.
And it's like self-hate.
Yes,
it's self-hate.
And see, when these products are there to foster stereotypes that we got because of colonialism.
Yeah, that the white man is superior to the
Superior
black person.
and the beauty and wealth that was depicted by white colonialism. And so the darker you wear, the lower your position, even as a slave.
Yeah.
Yes. So products like this are intrinsically fostering that type of narrative that lighter is better. It will be your problem if you have that type of insecurity and decide to just make it your problem. Rather than imposing it on the rest of society and trying to demean other people who have decided to stick to their skin tones. So to see an advert, and that's why there is need for strict regulation around especially the advertising of skin lightening products.
Exactly.
Because you really, in India, India is a very colorist country. The advertising corporation had to come out with guidelines on how especially skin lightening products were supposed to be advertised in such a way that it does not demean one color, does not show one as wealthy and the other one as poor, one as bigger. So these are the type of things, these are the type of discussions that even the cosmetic brands, L'Oreal, Unilever, have even begun changing the language, removing things like lightening and whitening from it, which doesn't go enough. I mean, those products should be completely sent away. They should be completely sent away. I know this person, it's a matter of choice, but it's not a choice for you to depict darker skinned people as lesser than.
Yeah.
It is not a choice.
But that also goes down to, I mean, first of all, when I saw the advert, I was just it was full of disgust when I saw it. I was like, I'm sure this lady was first of all black skin. And then now she's bleached her skin and she's sitting on the throne thinking that she's superior to everybody else, which is just disgusting.
John, please, sorry for cutting you. Can I just say something? Cameroon has a problem. Every time Cameroon wants to produce a human being that would want to promote skin bleaching, they'll produce a Densia or this one. You remember Densia, who did whitenations and who claimed that she does not know Lupita Nyong'o, who said that white means pew.
I mean, she made a whole event where she even invited this American.
It was so embarrassing.
Yes,
to Nigeria. Black China.
Black China, yeah.
It was so embarrassing that Nigeria and Cameroon were caught up in a Bakassi crisis kind of situation. Each of them rejecting her that she's not from their country.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why when Cameroon wants to produce people, it must produce this type of. It seems the cream itself, it sips away parts of their brain and then just allow debris of a hurricane. It's crazy.
Yeah, I was saying that it even goes down to dowries, and when you pay dowries, in some cultures where you feel like light-skinned women are more expensive than dark-skinned women. I don't even know where they get that stupidity from. But anyway, we also have people who are backing that lady up, who say that it is okay to bleach your skin. It is your choice, and which is fine. I mean, if you want to bleach your skin, it's on you. But don't make other people do it or make it as if it's an obligation. Like if you're not like this, you're lesser, you're this. And the cream or the product's brand ambassador is artist Mel B. Aquin. She took to Instagram and posted a picture of herself. I would just really have to read that because, I mean, oh God, you get it firsthand. She said, life is a choice. When the product was receiving, or the ad was receiving backlash on social media, the brand ambassador, Mel B, she took to social media and said, life is a choice. When you make your personal choices in life, assume them, okay? And if you're not bold enough to assume them, do not attack those who have assumed their own choices. Low self-esteem is a bad trait. Do not let the judgment of others affect you. I wish you all her fans the best of luck in your personal life choices.
First of all, you should know that bleaching yourself, first of all, you need to have a certain level of low self-esteem to want to be like somebody else. So that is very stupid, first of all. And another thing too is, Elonge mentioned something about regulation, right? Because this is happening in a country where the advertising regulatory board doesn't sit except when it has to issue licenses to brands, to advertising agencies.
Not taking bribe, aka.
No, not really. When you issue when you issue licenses, you're giving them the room to operate. But then when you have a product like this, right, who has to bypass the due process to put out billboards, and then you have to have a social media backlash for them to bring out their ads. And it's not even the advertising regulatory board sitting down and saying that pull this ad down is the Ministry of Communications, which is that I mean the intent is right, but the procedure is wrong. The Ministry of Communications has nothing to do with advertising in Cameroon. It's communications, advertising. So you now begin to see how weak the whole structure is, because there are laws, Article 23 and 24 and 57, that regulate what this particular ad was all about. It talks about culture, respecting people's culture, talks about respecting people's race, and also not inciting injury or making towards people's health. But this ad it defies all these laws, and then the advertising board is nowhere to be found in all of these.
The question is whether it's a statute that the advertising board has, whether it is consultative and whether it has the power to really take decisions to regulate the sector. Because I say so because you have this duplication of functions with the Ministry of Communication. You even have the same functions with the National Communication Council, that they look at this and say, no, this is not supposed to go on air, and they even suspend, ban, and all of that. So it's really difficult to know which one even. I get your point. I'm just saying with the duplication of functions, anybody could even the deal could possibly even but back to Mel B. You see, it's fine, really, to
make life choices.
To make your life choices.
I mean, if
clearly,
it doesn't hurt anybody,
clearly, when you look at her, you know she's made her choices. She's progressively moved from dark to light, to fair to white. It's fine. That's no problem. In the process, also, she's lost some of her brain. This is a girl who I don't know how to take seriously, because she's always gone against the principles or values that she claims she stands by. This was somebody who was against artists singing in French.
Yeah.
She stopped. She did not just start singing in French. She turned into Francophone. This is an artist who was clearly dark-skinned, who thinks she is not suffering from insecurity issues. That the people who are saying you're depicting dark-skinned people as lesser than, that you think these are the people who have insecurity issues.
Low self-esteem.
You see, she's clearly not an intelligent youth. She is not an intelligent youth.
She's a dull youth.
She's a dull youth. So I think that she's irrelevant to the discussion, and that she's not adding anything to the bigger discussion. Nobody was saying people should not bleach their skins, but that you don't depict other groups as less than. So if you feel like you want to bleach your skin, fine, bleach your skin. I mean, you are doing it, nobody really cares. It has not taken you anywhere.
But I mean, her former friend and rapper Aska actually replied her on social media. She said, it is not too late for you to quit bleaching. And please dial this number and let Lady V help you revive your skin. That's what Aska said. And Aska, as a former revived person.
She looks good.
Yeah, definitely, she looks amazing. She's not the only artist, Cameroonian artist, who has stopped, enhancing her skin tone or color.
That's a very nice way of putting it, enhancing the skin toning.
You also have the Bikutsi Manibela, who stopped bleaching. In fact, actually, went on this whole campaign, like anti-bleaching campaign, asking young girls, please stop bleaching your skin. It is not good. This is me. That she used herself as a good example, which was really inspiring for me, who was reading and watching her. And if you're going by all of this, right? We talked about the regulatory board, the minister coming up to pull down this ad and saying all these things. For once in Cameroon, in my own lifetime, I actually saw people won. Like social media won over something.
And you know what's even more interesting? It was a follow-up to the phone tax thing.
Yes.
It was phone tax and there was this, and then you know what has happened after phone after this.
Finally started listening.
But I was really shocked. I was really shocked that she had to wait for the government to ask her
to take it down.
No, she never have to put it up in the first place.
No, I know, but I'm saying I cannot put it past her that she could not reason like that. But I'm saying. Yeah. But after the backlash, what were you trying to protect? Like, what were you trying to?
She actually responded to that. She put out a new ad, with a dark-skinned girl on it, and she said, "We have heard you."
Which is a very cliche line in Cameroon. I mean, UBA used that when
suddenly black product came up. Suddenly she came up with a darker skin product. It's ridiculous.
But all of this is comes from culture, because you see that even in society, there's this idea that men prefer lighter women.
You guys are men, is it?
Do you prefer lighter or dark women?
I don't want to get into that question. You don't know whether I think I'm close.
You know the answer. But
there's no winning there.
But you have artists like Tizzy Panchak who also sang a song like that. I remember that song where it was like, I like you like that. If no need to bleach, no need to change your skin. I like you like that, which was very encouraging.
Tizzy likes women.
Oh, whether they are fair or not.
He's like a communicator like that.
He takes them all. But
you're trying to make a point.
It's really a cultural thing, because you see that there's this idea that men prefer lighter skinned women, and that also goes into advertising and media. You see that if in media, you mostly see lighter skinned women who advertise products, not just skincare products, just every other thing. Yeah. Then you also see even in movies too. Yeah. You see lighter women are the object of desire in every movie. Yeah. And then too, you also have them when cameras were being introduced, a movie from black and white to colored. When it was meant to cater to the light skin. Sometimes you have black people going to have to apply powder so they can really stand out on camera. So you see that it's been in every facet of culture, media, even our own tradition. You have the Bayangi women in the Bayangi culture. For you to have a higher bright price, you need to light your skin.
Lupita was asked to bleach her skin, just like Viola Davis was asked. These are Oscar-winning actresses.
Women own their
but even shocking. I remember somebody telling me I need to for the shooting of Freaky Table that I should apply powder because I'm really dark. I said, my response was, yes, I'm really dark. So why do I need to apply?
But why does he think you don't apply powder already? Don't you do makeup before coming here?
I don't.
You do it.
I'm just hot like this. Like that. But it tells you you're a fool. Spare fool. F-U-L-L. Yeah. Yes, so, yes. But this is it. Like, I think that we, as a society, you see, you assert yourself as a slave with this type of little actions. You assert yourself as a slave. You show your insecurities. I understand that skin lightening products are not, some were used essentially when people had acne and all of that, not necessarily for cosmetic reasons. But since then, it's mostly been popularized in the cosmetic industries. My question I always ask is, which I think is a catch-22, is if a skin lightening product has become so popular that it is the
standard of beauty.
Not just the standard of beauty, but that's what keeps the company going. What advice do you give to that type of company? Say Whitenicious is Dentia's best-selling product.
So should women just say, okay, we stop bleaching? What happens to that product?
What does the product producer do with the recent trend of skin consciousness and anti whitening and lightening and all? What are they supposed to do now?
I think for Dents, I think I follow her on Instagram. She hasn't stopped. In fact, she actually created another product for dark-skinned girls. Yeah, she did. So it really didn't, she will never back down from an argument or, a backlash. She just said, what? she just created another Whitenicious brand that will cater for black skin or dark skinned girls. So it really hasn't changed. There's Nivea. There's Nivea as well. Nivea has dark skin products for dark skinned people. So it doesn't really.
But you really wonder how much this can really change when the market, the bleaching market in Africa is set to stand at 40% of women who bleach, and 10% are having the thought of bleaching.
Have you seen white women who bleach?
God.
white men are actually using white women actually apply
Asia and the Philippines. Yeah, they become really white. Like
I'm saying Caucasian
like,
women who bleach. Have you seen Caucasian women who bleach?
Yeah, how will you know even?
What's the difference?
Yeah, so it's more like toning, right?
Yeah, the thing is rather you actually have the
people who have progressively gone.
The difference is that they are already light skinned. They are already white. They are Caucasian. Yeah. But this person is moving from black skin to completely white. You see it in Denzia. You see it in the Carimo girl. You see it with Mel B.
The difference is always, it's your choice. Make it.
It is.
I think the only problem that we have with this one is that it's encouraging other people to do it, and then two, it's making the other dark-skinned people feel like they are less.
Yeah. I
think that's where the problem is.
It's less
right?
really about the promotion of the action. It's more about the mentality it fosters, right? The idea it promotes. Because during the colonial era and during the slave trade era, if the servants, right, who had access to the masters, who ended up having children with those women, were seen as higher status beings than those who worked in the farms, right? So now, when you moved when you move to bed, and then you have a child with them, that child now adopts the privilege, right? Adopts the privilege of white skin, and then now when the child moves to a black community, they now adopt the whole privilege, access, and everything that they give to white people.
Yeah, he had this whole in his book.
Born a crime.
Yes. Yeah,
and it's even much more for them. It's a bigger debate for them in terms of where do they fall.
Yeah.
Because they've also had it in terms of sometimes the black community does not accept them, the white community does not accept them as white. So it's whether it's Alicia Keys and a lot of these artists. But since we are not, we are purely blacks in Cameroon. We don't have that trouble. So what we have now is the type of bleaching
and those things really lead to a lot of health issues, cancer, liver issues, kidney, and they run the risk of dying during operation.
It's fine. I've said
no. I'm just. They know. No, they do. They know. But everything they know. And inshallah,
and it's fine.
Let's just talk about it.
It's really fine. But to me, I really don't have a problem if you want to use your sukesa bango, you greater it and put Graceline in the thing and then to shine overnight. I shall shine. Now the one that they ring. There's no problem. But my issue is, please save me the soaring of my blood pressure by not depicting my skin as lesser than.
Yeah. And there's another thing, the Igbos, they do it from when the child is born. So you see that it's
just that hot cream. Hot cream was born picking. Hot bleach.
First Christ on a cream before.
We can definitely talk about this all day long. Guys, if you feel like...
Oh, please, June. It is very irritating for men to bleach.
Oh, please. 100%.
As a revived
bleacher.
Yeah.
It's coming from the heart.
He speaks from experience. A lot of
Guys, what do you think about that Carimo ad? What do you think about it? What was your first impression about it? How do you feel now that the ad has been pulled down by the Minister of Communication? What do you think? Is there any amendment to this situation or whatsoever? What do you think about skin bleaching? Is this something that we should be talking about in 2020, 2021? So if you think whatever, please drop your comment right down there. We'll be right back.
Freaky Table is brought to you by Nikki Hit Beauty Studio, Mountain Anten Koto, Buna Musa di Douala, and Prime 22 Bar and Restaurant, Bukwango, Buya. Hey guys, I came around, these guys are not, so I used the opportunity to be on TV, to be on camera. Hey, wow, nice. But hey, don't forget something. My name is MC Dibenja, and I'm a Big G237X housemate. You know what that means, right? Before I go, I'm coming soon. Before I go, please don't forget to like their Facebook page, and on Instagram, follow them, Freaky Table, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, DcodedTV Show on YouTube. And hey, before I go, don't forget, my show is coming up, Dibenja Challenges. Make sure you follow us. Yeah. Nice content.
Sit down, sit back down.
Sit down. It's okay.
Very hard to catch down away from my chair. Una own show, una me give you microphone
for 3 days. About 1 week.
You are using camcorder here.
I was just helping.
Helping what?
Come to Papa.